Having some decent supplies, weapons and equipment behind you can put you in a fairly decent stage of development, and once you get to this level, it's mostly about optimization and strategic advancement. So here, I'll explain what items you should try and locate and why you need them, as well as a rough area of where you'll find them. And although you should always be looking for these items, this is when you'll really start to benefit from having them on you. Keep in mind these are my personal recommendations and I'm always open to hear yours. If you like the video, please leave a like or a subscribe. I'm a small channel and it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. Just kidding, this is a shotgun. It's way stronger. Now, first and foremost, this is the time to try and get some improved and more beneficial weapons. You should aim for an SMG and a long-range rifle. This will enable you to be able to cover most situations, quick and close combat with the SMG, and any long-range conflicts with the long-range rifle. A more powerful silenced pistol can also benefit you here, as you can outgrow the Mark II quite quickly. If you can, limit your ammo carrying down to roughly 2 to 3 magazines per weapon. This will be more than enough firepower for most interactions. You can find these weapons at military bases and helicopter crash sites, and this is around the time you should start encountering the larger military sites. Next is a few items that all tie into each other. This will free up space, keep organization, and is just good to have. Start with a belt, then attach a sheath for a knife, a water bottle to keep fresh water in, and a holster for your silenced weapon. Being organized here genuinely can make a huge difference to your gameplay. These can be found throughout the map, but similar to most of the gear on this list, military areas should spawn items of this nature, although belts can be found in a lot of houses as well. Assault boots are another good item. They offer great insulation and allow you to store a knife in, offering even more space. You should already have a protective vest, but given the level of player and gear you're likely to face, a plate carrier or other heavy vests should be one of the priorities. A plate carrier not only offers you some of the best protection, but when combined with pouches, it also adds additional storage. This can literally be life or death, as most people tend to hit center mass. Military compounds can have them laying around. You can also add a holster to a plate carrier as well. And although I claim that most shots hit center mass, let's face it, everybody is actually trying to get a headshot. Helmets such as assault, ballistic and combat are all useful at this stage, subject to circumstance. They can offer headshot protection, and as I said, if we have time to line up a shot, chances are it's going towards the face. So at this stage, it's definitely better to drop the hats and caps and focus more on the helmets. If at all you get a helmet and it protects you and it suffered damage, you can repair it with some epoxy putty. Next, I'd add a weapon cleaning kit. Being such a high value target at this stage, a gun not being in good condition can be a costly mistake. These kits are worth every slot they take, and you should always make sure your guns are in as good a condition as they can possibly be in, especially if you plan on using them a lot. And well, who doesn't? Gun cleaning kits can be found on some military sites, any hunting related areas, and around the occasional industrial zone too. Try and keep a shot of morphine on you. This will allow you to run when you're injured, which is extremely useful in combat. Additionally, an EpiPen stamina boost when you need to sprint longer, which can be useful if you're carrying things like the aforementioned plate carrier, which weighs around 17 kilograms. This is the stage where you're a high value target, so you can almost always expect a gunfight wherever you go. Moving on, a better backpack such as an assault, tactical or combat backpack will also benefit you at this stage. I personally recommend this small aesthetically. This is to optimize your ability to blend, although it's good to note these backpacks all come in blended colors, as well as offering some really decent storage space. Like the rest of the items in this list, this is recommended for usefulness and to lower the risk to yourself. Having open storage slots and good organization allows you to quickly loot areas and people without exposing yourself to too much risk. Everything here is designed to help with that, hopefully giving you an advantage in and around combat. Although I've addressed beginner, intermediate and advanced stages, your looting is not even nearly finished. But whether you get ghillie suits, stealth loot, combat setups, or a mixed range combination, the fourth stage is the most personal stage and is where your individual style will really start to shine through. Once you get to this stage, you'll find yourself relying more on some items and less on others. Rendering this mini-series is nothing more than a stepping stone on the way to your full gear potential. I put a lot of thought and effort into this mini-series and I really hope it helps you out. Yep. What the hell, this guy just turned into Naruto. But these are just my advanced suggestions and part 3 of my 3-part mini-series. Tell me your suggestions in the comments, or let me know if you disagree with anything I've suggested. What would you add that I might have missed? If you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time.